A competing video blog right here. Oh shit. What iPad is it? Is that like the first iPad? The thing looks like a relic from Egypt right there. What's that?
iPad 2.
iPad 2? Okay, alright. We're keeping it going. Come to the stage, this next guy, very funny. Vincent Pritchard, guys. Give it up for him. Yeah.
Actually, funny story, when I started playing violin, because yeah, of course I play violin, I started with the church as well, so there's kinship there. Now we're friends, and you don't have to be friends with him anymore because you're not in his band.
Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, I also operate a video blog, kind of. We made one video, and we haven't done any more of it since, because all of us have to pretend like we're adults. But it was a video blog about, like, mythical creatures that happened in, like, random countries and things. So we do things from, like, Russia and, you know, China and Lithuania and Japan. And when I was doing research for one of the ones that we were going to do a video on, I found probably the best thing that I could possibly tell to a bunch of people. So I'm going to try it and see if you guys enjoy it as much as I did. And it's this creature called the Tanuki. So in Japan they've got this, it's an actual real animal in real life. It's like a mixture of like a raccoon and a dog kind of thing. But it is famous for its humongous testicles. I'm not, like, it's a real thing. It's this, they're like this big or so, and then they've got a nutsack that looks like a softball. Just right there, man, just right there. And it's in all kinds of, like, Japanese iconography and mythology and things. You see the statues of this, like, terrifyingly stupid-looking thing wearing, like a straw hat and being like, and it's got this huge nutsack. And in mythology, they use their nutsack to transform into things, like magic. Like, they can turn into an umbrella, or they can turn into a door or something. But they use their gigantic nutsack as, like, tools to help with these things. Like, there's a story of the Tanuki who turned into a fisherman and used his big nutsack to catch fish, like a fishing net. So my favorite story is there was a Tanuki, and he was watching from, like, the top of a tree, and these, like, people came out, and they sat out like a blanket, and they put all their food on it like they were going to have a picnic. And then they went down to the river to get water. And the Tanuki, who is up in the tree, goes, I should totally dig with these people. So he turns into the tree, which was already there, so I don't really know how he did that. But he turned into the tree, and he used his nutsack as the blanket that they put all their food and such on, right? And he's just sitting there as the tree, and, like, I can picture it in my head, like, it looks like a normal tree, except for there's that stupid face on it somewhere. And the people come back and they're like, yeah, good day, got some fresh water from the stream, we're gonna sit down and eat our rice and our fish and our other Japanese foods that are, I mean, the rice and fish, it's pretty much everything. And, you know, they're having a real good time, and, like, they get up and they play some games or whatever that they're gonna do, and then the Tanuki starts laughing as the tree, and the people are like, what's going on? Why is this tree laughing? And the tree turns back into the Tanuki, but leaves his nutsack as the blanket. And he goes, you guys have been sitting on my nutsack for 3 hours, and then flies away. That is the best story that I have ever heard in any kind of mythology. Like, you always get the heroic stories of, like, Odysseus, who went out and killed some people and was a hero. Or, like, the heroes, like the panther god, who goes out into the wilderness and catches the thing that's been stealing the moon and puts it back in the sky. And then there's the Tanuki, who makes people sit on his nutsack. I mean, if I have to worship a god, I think I'm going to worship that one. Because my nutsack isn't big enough. Anyway, thank you guys very much. It was a super fun time telling you this story, and let's bring back our host.
Vincent